Okay, so we've got a 2-1 win to talk about in Essex here, Geoff. How did it go?
It was a good team performance. It was, you could say it's a fringe side in terms of players. We wanted to give opportunities. People like Julian, we've been itching to get him on the field since pre-season. Those injuries and whatnot, the travelling. So it's good to get him out there. But it was a solid performance. We had a game plan. We kind of knew how they were going to play, and we kind of implemented it perfectly. I think we knew they were going to be competitive, but we knew we could get them if we get the ball out wide early and quickly enough, and just won our battles. So it was good, as I said. It's a win. It gives a lot of the players confidence. Obviously, it's another headache to go into next week because we've obviously won 2 on the bounce, but that's what we want. Obviously, as opposed to what it was before, we was just on a bit of a losing run. So 2-1 victory away from home, we'd always take it. And
obviously got the goals quite early and then held out until almost the last minute. Was it a bit nervy at the end though?
Yeah, I think obviously a bit of naivety in our bit again, a bit like the Hillingdon game, where we really should have just finished the game. We had a couple chances at the end where you just cut it back, just slip your player in, and then we finished the game 3-0. So it was a bit nervy, but we held out, and I think it would have been really unfair and unjust, if we didn't really win this game.
So Yacine, so almost a clean sheet. How was it?
Almost towards the end. That's the main thing we was working towards, to be fair. Me and Dino spoke about getting a clean sheet because, as you know, it's my last game playing for the Tons. Hopefully it's not ever, but so we wanted to finish with a clean sheet.
Yeah.
But unfortunately we didn't get it, which is disappointing.
And it was reuniting the defence that won us the title last year, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things Geoff said in the week to me, to be fair. He said, don't forget, you guys played together last season. Even though I haven't been playing that many games this season, we're familiar with playing with each other.
We better talk about the sad news then. So, when are you leaving?
It's sad but exciting. As you know, this is my last game. I'm due to be flying next Saturday, so if the game is streamed next Saturday, I'll get to watch it on the plane or at the airport. But so hopefully a week from today.
And what are your thoughts of the last 18 months or so?
I'm glad I've been involved with it, and I'm really sad to be going and leaving it behind. But I know the club is going to continue evolving. I'm still going to be involved somehow.
You're still a member?
Still a member from distance. But when I come back, I'm sure I'm going to be turning up to games on a Saturday and a Sunday, like I have been doing the last few months.
Yeah, keep your registration as well.
Oh no, that's definitely.
Yeah, we're not going to deregister.
So obviously we say goodbye, but we also say hello to Julian. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Julian. I've moved to London just recently. I was abroad in Holland, which has meant that it's taken a long time to get my sign on.
International clearance.
So yeah, it's fantastic to finally get involved. Nice of Geoff to give me the vote of confidence and get a start, play 90. It's fantastic. I sort of, there's a lot to learn about the way the team plays, and that will take a bit of time, but everyone was sort of helping me out, talking me through the game.
Bit of a marauding midfielder, is that right?
Box to box, it was everywhere today, to be fair.
Box to box, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, got quite good energy levels, try to get up and down, and try as much as I can to get on the ball. It didn't happen that much today, but it was quite a scrappy game. But sometimes, you've got to just roll your sleeves up and head it and tackle, and that gets the win.
We thought we were cruising it until that late goal. Is that how you thought as well?
Yeah, it's that classic 2-0 where we felt quite comfortable, but actually one lapse of concentration. It was a bit of a scrappy goal. I think Yacine's fault probably.
To be fair, it was because I went in. I didn't want to give another foul at edge of the box, so I went in. I had a guy at the ball, but it bounced up and hit his hand and went through, and I thought Dino was going to deal with it, but unfortunately the guy, if he hit it cleanly, Ash would have saved it, but he scuffed it and he went in the corner, which was really disappointing. But saying that, there was more positives. When we attacked towards the end, the last 10 minutes, there was at least 3-4 chances that we should have tucked away.
Yeah.
So we were talking about winning 2-1, we should actually won about 4-1. But that's, at least we got a win, to be fair. So and we've done well, considering most of us haven't played regularly this season. So it was a good kind of option for Geoff to cause himself more headaches by players like Julian now knocking on the door, and a few other players that played well today. Ash knocking on that number 2 spot. So yeah, there's a lot of players that wanted to prove, like I said, especially the back 4, we wanted to keep that clear sheet so bad. The first time we played together, so it was unfortunate, but that's how it goes. We got the win.
Just ask you about, so we're back to league action, but we're also in the cup, so season's shaping up at last, is it, do you think? Or?
Yeah, we're starting to, as I said, we're starting to get a few players back. I mean, Sherwin, obviously, he's probably maybe a couple of weeks away, but we're starting to get our squad back, and it's starting to be a bit more competitive. Like I said, I think just in certain games we've just lacked a bit of naivety and experience. So adding obviously the likes of Julian and a few others, I think it definitely makes it more of a competitive squad, and I think we'll start to kind of see a bit more consistency in our squad selection, because that's really been lacking, where 1 week 5 players out, another week it doesn't really help. So that's the key. I think once we start getting a core spine together that plays regularly every week, I think we can start climbing up the table.
Great. Obviously, last word has got to be about Yacine. So, how's it been working with him the last?
It's a pleasure, but I've known Yacine for years, so it was easy kind of getting him on board. I mean, he does a lot of stuff people probably don't see behind the scenes in terms of working with the young talented development side of things. So obviously he'll be sorely missed. Like I said, hopefully it's not the end. He is a member, so once he's bored out there in Jets like high life, probably come back and probably we'll be at the dog by then. And the club will be flying. Yep. So we wish him well, obviously, but I don't think it's a goodbye. I think it's more of a kind of a see you later sort of thing.
Brilliant. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, nice one.
Well done, Julian.
Cheers.
Yeah.